It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 248. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Herzog.
I'm a comic.
Wow.
I'm a comic.
You are. We're here to talk about 90 Day Fiance season 10, episode 5. I don't like any of these people. I don't like these people.
No, it's the other way is just better. I want it to be the other way forever.
I do. I think that it's more interesting to have Americans go to a different country than to have people from other countries come to America.
So do I. Mm-hmm.
There's more like to, I don't know.
It's also it's just a lot different. I like to see what happens in other countries, other cultures, how everyone else lives. Like here, it's like, wow, they're coming to America. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
And
guys,
it's also not likable couples.
Thank you all for coming out to our live podcast. It was so wonderful. Madison Square Garden. Time. Yeah, Madison Square Garden is a very nice venue. A lot of people were saying that it was going to be nice and cozy.
Yeah, it was the best.
It was really nice.
Time.
Yeah, 18,000 of you came out to watch Trash Talk live during the New York Comedy Festival.
Who knew?
And it's insane. We sold out more shows than Chappelle.
Who knew we were that popular?
Who knew? Go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates. And thank you guys so much. There's new merch coming and all of those good things. And make sure you join our Patreon because we have something very special coming up. We have our new podcast called Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast only on Patreon.
That's bananas.
Catch up on our other podcasts, So Pumped, a Vanderpump Rules podcast. Catch up on 90 Day Fiance the other way. You know, Noelle, it's really refreshing when we have our listeners DM us and go, hey, are you guys going to do the other way?
Right?
I love it so much. It's my favorite.
Oh, I know. Or it's like, it's just things that we talk about on the podcast that you guys would know.
Time.
We're going to keep doing So Pumped. We're just taking a little break. Yes, we're coming back to it. Like, guys, we're covering old episodes of Teen Mom. Yes.
Go over.
Just listen. All you have to do is listen to the podcast.
Listen to the podcast, everyone. We need some more great ratings. Give us a 5-star rating, an amazing review on whatever app you listen to us on. And don't forget, here's a very important part of this.
Okay.
You have to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Noelle's at NoeGirl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. It is so important to follow us. And also, we have TikTok, Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok. Go over there and do that. But check out the Patreon link. Everything is at TraceyCarnazzo.com. Everything you could ever have wanted.
Even on Patreon, we covered the whole series of Unexpected.
Yeah.
The whole series.
That better come back.
I mean, it's been a long time. I can't believe it's
been a really long time. These children are adults now. They're grown-ups.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on. 90 Day Fiance season 10, episode 5. Let's start off with Rob and Sophie.
Yuck.
A lot happens here.
Oh, you know, I have probably the most notes on them.
Yeah. So Rob and Sophie, the first thing that I do notice is that Rob is a very big Ninja fan, as am I.
Why do you say this?
He has a Ninja air fryer, a Ninja coffee maker, because remember, he has no kitchen.
Okay, first of all, you said Ninja, and I'm thinking like anime, cartoon,
I love anime.
Ninja stuff. And I'm like, I didn't even think about it. Oh, yeah, Tracey likes the Ninja appliances.
I do. I like Ninja and Shark, which I think are the same parent company.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think so. I might have made that up. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know if I made that up, but maybe.
You're a Ninja girl.
I'm a Ninja Shark girl.
You have a Ninja toaster.
I have a Ninja toaster. I have a Ninja
101 grill.
No, don't say that. It's the Ninja Foodie 501 grill.
Yeah, 101
Anyway, guys, this is not the point. The point is that Rob is also a fan of Ninja because Ninja makes great things if you're going to live in a bomb shelter.
No, it makes sense though, because like, doesn't the coffee pot also have like a grinder on it too?
No, it has a frother.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's like, I just feel like everything, you don't need a lot of appliances. That 5-in-1 has everything.
It has everything. So I'm glad that, but he doesn't have the 5-in-1. He has just like a regular basket air fryer. Rob, get the grill.
Get the grill. You need the grill.
Get the grill. You need to be grilling in your bedroom closet.
Right. You need to grill some steaks. How many mirrors does he have in this place? He has
he's trying to make it look big.
He has so many giant mirrors in there.
He's trying to make it look big. Mirrors really elevate the space.
That's true. And he should just put his curtain rods to the ceiling.
Oh my God, Noelle. Imagine living in this place.
No.
Imagine. No, okay, so here's the thing. I could imagine living here besides the outdoor bathroom
Mhm.
with someone.
Here's the thing. If I was single
Yeah.
and there was a bathroom inside, I could live in there.
Yes.
Single.
Right.
I couldn't
Not-
live in there with Matt.
Yeah.
No way.
Single, like a Pringle. All right. Well,
right.
they go outside because they're going to talk. And she's like, listen, what
Mhm.
happened last night? You know, we got in a fight about kids. She's like, I just don't want kids until I'm stable.
If I had $1 for every time I
Okay.
heard that from someone who doesn't want to have kids.
But she also says in the same breath that she's against being pregnant.
right.
Then she said that she's like, listen, Rob,
Mhm.
20 years ago, I had a cyst on my ovary that was removed. And if I didn't have it removed, I wouldn't be able to have kids. And it made me really open my eyes. And, you know, that's why I can't get pregnant.
So basically, right. So it's like, I
She
don't
is
know.
talking in the
She's
craziest
circles.
circles.
But then she's like, that made me think like, I never thought that I would be a mom. kind
Yeah,
of. And it's
because,
did
like,
they tell you couldn't have kids? No.
Okay, here's the thing, Sophie.
Yeah.
I do not like to minimize anything that anyone goes through, but from the
Yeah.
information that she gave us last episode, she had a cyst removed.
Yes.
That's it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure if you have an ovary removed, you can still have kids because you have one ovary.
Right. I think she doesn't want to have
Want
kids,
kids.
bottom line. But if she were to compromise and have kids, she doesn't want to get pregnant. She'd rather use a surrogate. But I just
Okay.
don't think she wants kids.
But what is she talking about? She doesn't want to get pregnant because she had a cyst removed?
Right. Or she can't get pregnant. Like, which is it?
She doesn't want to get pregnant.
Right.
because
She doesn't want to get pregnant.
This is what she's saying. I'm going to explain this to
Mhm.
you very
Okay.
simply. I don't want to have kids because I had a root canal.
Okay. So that's what she's saying. I don't want to have kids because I have an ingrown toenail.
Correct.
Okay.
And some people said that if I didn't get my root canal, I would
Mhm.
be dead. And if I was dead, I could not procreate.
Okay. See, that makes so much more sense to me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
You see where we're going? Nowhere. We're going nowhere.
Nowhere. We're going in
Sophie.
circles.
Get a story, even if it's
Stick
not
to
real,
it.
and let's just go with that.
Right. It's like she's afraid to say she doesn't want to have kids because she knows that he'll break up with her, but he suddenly wants kids. They never spoke about it before. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know what's happening with her face.
Weird things.
Okay. There is mashed potatoes.
Yes. There's a lot, but more. It keeps morphing.
Right. But only on one side of her lips is the mashed potatoes.
Interesting.
It's just on this side. Just on.
Oh. But there's also cheek potatoes.
There's cheek potatoes.
Yeah.
It's not evenly distributed potatoes. It's almost like
Yes.
she had maybe a chunky red potato filler.
Or
With the skins on.
With the skins on.
Yeah.
She had a BBL of the face, basically.
She had a BBL of the face using a chunky, rustic
Uh-huh.
red potato with skin mashed potato.
Well, I think maybe she
It's
did
more
that
of a
on.
smashed potato, if you will.
So maybe one side is mashed potato and the other side is they had to use chunky Jif peanut butter because they
Mm.
ran out of mashed potato.
This is the only explanation.
That's the only explanation.
Do you think that she's also maybe allergic to peanut butter, which is why her face is red and blotchy?
Why is she so red?
What is happening with her hair? She's been there for 10 days. There's been no washing.
No, I know.
There's a fake ponytail on a bleach blonde, black root, dirty hair that's laid with bobby pins.
I was going to say there's a lot of bobby pins, but then in other scenes, she's wearing a full wig. So it's like, okay, at night, she goes home, lays her hair down.
She takes off her wig and she clips on a ponytail.
She has her night wig, her night ponytail.
Her night wig. It's like Gino.
What is the point of this?
I'm not really sure.
It's very strange. It's like you don't have to do this.
Wash your hair.
Just wash your hair. Just wash it. Maybe she's afraid of the shower in there.
Okay, I think she is afraid of the shower because she has not used it one time.
No, I know. It's like, unfortunately, she looks very unshowered.
Mm-hmm. So she said that they'll probably get a surrogate. Well, that's good because honestly, why even do you need an indoor bathroom when you're saving for a surrogate?
Right. Surrogates are expensive, honey.
No, it's fine. So she's been there for 10 days already. And
Right.
guess what, Noelle?
What?
She FaceTimes with her mom, Claire. And
Claire.
we find out where the mashed potato obsession started.
Yeah, I know so many women like this.
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of mashed potato filled women.
Well, she said that she's
My
mad
day.
because Rob thinks she's crazy because she acts crazy to him.
So it's like she thinks she's been too hard on Rob, but every time she talks, Rob looks at her like she's crazy.
I mean, Rob has eyes. That is why Rob looks at you like you're crazy.
Also,
Because
Rob
I
isn't nice.
forget that for a second.
Yeah, sure. Right. You know, she's
FaceTime with this
crazy.
woman.
Yeah.
I didn't even FaceTime with her. I watched a FaceTime with her.
And I know that she's crazy.
Yeah. So forget what Rob is or isn't.
Sure.
So she said that she's like, yeah, mom, I'm gonna either get we're either gonna adopt a baby or we're gonna get surrogacy. And her mom's like, wait, you don't want kids.
Right. And she's like, well, since when do you want kids?
She's
Like,
like,
are
well,
you
I'm not
just doing
sure
this
if I
to
want-
please him?
Yeah, she's like, I'm not sure if I want kids.
And she's like, I know I'm a massive people pleaser, but I'm not going to change my life for him. And it's like, I think that's exactly what you're doing.
I don't think she's gonna do anything though. I think she's just talk. I don't think she's people pleasing. I think she's avoiding conflict.
Well, I think she's avoiding conflict, but I guess she would be like, okay, I guess we'll have a surrogate. Like, I don't
Right.
think she's that deep, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. That's a very good observation. So now her and Rob talk about going to the club, and she wants to go to the club. She always goes to the club. He doesn't go to the club because, quote, they mad expensive.
He's only been to 1 or 2 clubs and he's going to wear khakis and a blue button down. That's what he said he was going to wear.
She wants to know how classy she needs to go.
And then she has her flapper dress.
I like that dress. I wanted to see it on.
Yeah, the salsa dress, right?
Yeah.
Because he was like, you would wear that to go salsa dressing, dancing. And it's like, that's actually a nice dress.
Right? So
Yeah.
Tori is coming, and she also invited her friend Soraya.
Right.
Her friend Soraya was a girl that she met on the Friend dating app.
Question mark.
Okay, so now they get to the club. They're wearing matching light denim jackets.
Uh-huh.
And she said that she met her on, quote, a friend's dating app. And Tori is being so mean.
He's so annoying.
He's so annoying. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Again, this is going in circles. And this
Yeah.
is almost like when you're in a relationship with someone who's just not going to tell you the truth.
Yes. Sure.
And you're just like, fine.
It's like, okay, fine. I'll just accept this. Yeah.
I'll just accept this answer because this.
Yes.
So he says that he saw her on a dating app, on a regular man, woman, heterosexual dating app.
She's like, that's not true.
But if he did, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the screenshot, Tori?
But that's the thing. Where's the screenshot?
So
I would have taken a screenshot in 1 second.
her friend seems very
Right.
nice.
Her friend is so nice. I mean, it doesn't. Her friend actually seems like her friend.
Yeah,
And
she's
she
very
don't- yeah,
outgoing. She's like,
yeah.
she's complimenting Rob just to like get him on her good
Right.
side.
She's like, hey, you're also buff. It's like,
So
well, that's a
Tori
perfect thing to
asked if
say to
she's
him.
bisexual. He asked the friend if she's bisexual. And then Sophie's like, well, I am, but I can't tell them.
Right. I can't come out to all 3 of them right
Okay.
now. None of them know.
What does
Mhm.
this have
Mhm.
to do with anything?
Nothing.
Again, she doesn't make any sense. And as much as I don't like Rob,
Mhm.
Rob does make more sense.
I think that Rob says what he means.
Yes.
I don't think she says what she means. Yes,
Right.
I agree with this.
Rob, like, I don't like Rob, but I mean, he's just saying what he says.
Right. She'll say anything, I guess, to please him. Because even when they were talking about kids, she was like, he's like, well, what do you want? She's like, I just want you.
Right.
It's like, oh, all right. You don't have a mind of your own.
Sure. So her friend's like super outgoing, whatever. So okay. Tori was asking if the girl was bi because he wanted to know if Sophie and Soraya met on the dating
app.
part.
Right.
He wasn't asking her because he has an inkling that Sophie's bisexual.
Right. So it's like, wait, so why do you think that he was asking Soraya? Because he thinks you might be bisexual? Like, what?
No.
How does that, what does one thing have to do with the other?
All right. Well, yada, yada, yada. 10 days pass and Sophie has moved out and rented her own place because she had a dream one night that Rob online cheated. She went into his phone and she found inappropriate videos on some kind of app. And he's done it before and she's crying hysterically. Explain, because I don't think I understand this either.
So I'm assuming she rents a hotel room, not her own place.
Yeah, seriously.
Right. Or like an Airbnb. So she went through his phone and she found, I guess, girls' touching themselves.
Okay,
sending
but
to him.
Noelle, what
Yeah.
is this app? Is this real girls that he's dating, or is this like
Pornography, right? Yeah,
That's what I don't understand.
I don't know. I think it's some kind of like personalized videos. Like maybe they're girls he's talking to online. I actually
like
don't know.
like a chat thing,
yeah,
like a
that's
like a
what I
webcam
assumed
girl.
it was. Yeah, that's what I assumed it was. But I don't know. Yeah.
Because nothing she says makes sense.
Yeah. And now she's like, but then she's like, I don't want to give up on Rob. Like, I want to throw my life away.
Because
and he
you know
gets
why?
to stay here and be happy.
Right. It's not
Yeah.
about Rob. It's about she needs to be here. This is what she had a plan for.
Right.
That's all it is. What do you like about Rob? What do you like about Rob?
I don't know. She seems to like him a little bit though.
Yeah, but what do you like about him?
I don't know, but I think she likes him. I do.
Okay, well, have fun living in that bedroom with your surrogate. Now no one's going to use the shower.
Yeah, I don't know. He is very not nice, but maybe we're supposed to see that side of him. You know how they always show us one thing and then at the end it's different? We'll probably learn that Sophie's the worst.
But that's the thing. And I'm almost like kind of seeing that now. What I'm saying is like, she just keeps lying and lying and lying and lying.
Right.
And he's like reacting to her lying. And all we see is that.
Right. So like we're seeing this guy react, but it's like, you know how many times I've had guys lie to me and I react just like Rob?
Yeah.
It's like, Rob is just reacting to being lied to.
We don't know because we just see an edit. We got to find out.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know, but like I tend to think they must have spoken at least something about kids before for him to be this upset.
Right.
Yes.
Rob likes to eat well, and that's not going to be easy, especially since he doesn't have a full kitchen. This holiday season, you might be looking for nutritious, convenient meals to keep you energized on jam-packed days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, can help you fuel up fast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle while tackling all your holiday to-dos. If you're too busy with holiday plans to cook, but you want to make sure you're eating well, with Factor, you skip the extra trip to the grocery store, the chopping, the prepping, and the cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy. And he doesn't have a lot of room to do any of that anyway, so that's amazing. When you're too busy running around to plan lunch, Factor has you covered with lunch to go. Effortless, wholesome meals like grain bowls and salad toppers that are ready to eat when you're on the go. No microwave required. You can enjoy extra convenience any time of day with an assortment of more than 45 add-ons to suit various preferences and tastes. Choose from breakfast items like our delicious apple cinnamon pancakes, bacon and cheddar egg bites, and potato, bacon, and egg breakfast skillet. Or for an easy wellness boost, try refreshing beverage options like cold-pressed juice, shakes, and smoothies. With Factor, you can rest assured you're making a sustainable choice. They offset 100% of their delivery emissions and source 100% renewable electricity for their production sites and offices. This November, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered right to your door, ready in just 2 minutes, no prep, no mess. Head to factormeals.com/90day50 and use code 90day50 to get 50% off. That's code 90day50 at factormeals.com/90day50 to get 50% off. It's going to be right down there in the show notes. Go and check out the menu. It's delicious. Well, speaking of kids, let's talk about Nikki and Igor. I am not calling him Justin.
No, I call him Igor.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So his body's rejecting her.
He is rejecting her, unfortunately.
He said, quote, "It's not easy."
So why are you together?
She's still in the park yelling about the intimacy.
But he's basically saying like she doesn't have patience and she just pushes sex so much.
But I blame both of them. I think they're both the worst.
I think that they're both the worst. I think that he likes the idea of her and wants to like her, but he just can't.
I think that he wants to be on the television.
She's entirely too crazy.
I think he wants to be on the television and she gives him money. So he said that she helps very little financially. And she's like, your nose alone was $7,000.
Oh,
and that's where he loses me.
I know. Because it's like, I wouldn't downplay that.
And she sends him Western Unions.
It's so funny. It's like, I forget Western Union even exists.
He said that he'll pay her back when he works. And because here's the thing. I think he wants to come to America.
Yeah, I think he wants to come to America too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She tells him to say that she helps so much. She's like, say it out loud.
See, that's what bothers me.
And he's like, is that what you need me to say out loud?
Yeah.
What is happening here?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they obviously can't communicate, but like he's a jerk, she's a jerk.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's yelling. She's calling him a little child. Okay.
Why? I feel like she likes to emasculate him, and that I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
Okay. Do you see her looking into the camera?
Uh-huh.
She looks like a Disney villain. She doesn't even look like an actual human being.
No, I know. She looks demonic. Also, she definitely has uncolored contacts.
Interesting.
She does. Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually really like her outfit in the park.
I thought you meant the one that she talks to her mom in.
No, she has like on a purple hoodie.
Yeah, it's so cute. Uh-huh.
Pink
And she has
bag,
on jeans.
pink socks. So cute.
Mhm. She looks
All right.
cute. The earrings, I don't know about the doll head earrings.
No,
but
I'm gonna go with not them. So he tells her to save your power for our love. And
okay, and then it's like yuck. But that's all she needs, though. Right.
She said that she's acting like this because she's on hormones.
Mm-hmm.
So
and it's like, I mean, I wouldn't know.
Okay, but also you don't have a good relationship.
Right. I'd say that's what it is.
So she FaceTimes with her mom.
Do you like her little headband bonnet?
A big bow. She looks like she's on Toddlers and Tiaras.
Mm-hmm.
And she tells her mom about lack of intimacy.
She reminds me of like a praying mantis.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
This is not a human face.
The way she like sits with just her thin limbs.
No, this is not
positions.
A human person. This is
an alien.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
yeah.
So she has.
It's like, I think
Igor.
this is what humans act like. Sorry.
Okay, but this is what my problem now with Igor too. It's like she goes to dinner with him and he's like, I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning. She's like, I want to come, and he's like, okay, well, I found a gym that's better for people that come from other countries.
Okay, but he's saying his gym, the ceilings are too low
for Americans.
What does that mean?
This is what I'm saying. Everyone's not saying anything.
Yeah, I cannot figure out what the hell that meant.
Then she goes, well, I was born how I was born and blah, blah, blah. And I walk away with my head held high. And then she's like, ooh, I was just clocked.
And it's like, you were clocked? No, I think it's the cameras and the yelling.
You're yelling on camera and you look like a praying mantis.
Right. This guy is worried you're going to rip Igor's head off and eat it right now.
Igor doesn't think you could fit in the gym physically.
Right. And they're also eating borscht, which is where you lose me. But
then they're eating steaks.
Soup. Right. The steaks on a plank. I like it.
Yeah. I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
but then I like that she's like, they're gagging at me. It's like, are they gag?
No, they're not doing anything. They don't speak English. Stop.
No. Right.
Also, stop with the everyone knows I'm trans. No, they just think you're crazy.
Right. They think you're a walking insect, arachnid.
Yeah, stop. You got really, 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 really bad
plastic surgery. Yeah.
That has nothing to do with your transition. Thank you.
Agreed.
All right. Moving on to Clayton. We meet this
Clayton.
guy.
There's always a Clayton.
He's 30 years old. He lives in Lexington, Kentucky. He is dating a woman named Annalie. She's from Peru. And he has 2 guinea pigs and 2 chihuahuas. And he's having a pretty pig contest.
Great.
This is the freak stuff that never carries over.
Yeah, always. See, we'll probably never see that again.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So he said that like his guinea pigs are around, his mother's in the closet.
Which his mother is.
I think that's the least weird thing about this whole thing.
So do I. That doesn't bother me.
His mother is in a small bedroom.
Basically, she's in a room with a bed. Okay.
That's all it is.
I thought it was going to be so much different than what it was from like what they showed us.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird the way like they don't have like living room furniture. It's like, why don't you have living room furniture?
It's like your mom's a hoarder.
Right. Yeah. But that has nothing to do with her living in the small bedroom. I lived in a walk-in closet my whole life.
They walked in there and you did. They're like, she wanted that. They walked into the apartment. She was like, oh, I'll take this.
Okay. But here's the other problem.
Yeah.
She's overfeeding the chihuahuas. She's overfeeding the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
No one's exercising these animals, and all of these animals are unhealthy.
Yes. That I hate.
Fat shame your pets, but I mean, what are we doing?
I mean, are you talking about Chico or are you talking about this guy on TV?
Oh, sorry, Chico. Cover your little ears with your paws.
He's just a little husky.
Well, her mother's been saving money. His mother's been saving money for 3 years
to get her own place. Here's the thing. I feel like they got the apartment together.
They definitely got the apartment together.
Right, because
He
she's like,
said,
we walked
she
in.
said we walked in. Yeah.
So I don't think you're saving up for your own place.
You're not saving up at all.
Mm-mm.
So he met this girl, Annalie, and she's moving in, by the way.
Right.
On a language learning app. And
this is where a lot of people on the show
I know.
meet. Yeah.
8 months into talking, he went to Peru to meet her, and on the 4th day he proposed to her.
And she said, "Aw."
And he's like, "Would you marry me?" She's like, "Yeah."
Right. He's like, "Well, I hope it wasn't forced."
Great. Then we find his mother's hoarding. She has a cork collection, and they're going to storage.
Old granola bars.
Get a bigger storage space.
Get a bigger storage space, but
Organize
also,
it.
I don't know, stack it correctly.
Organize it. Get some
yeah, because the
bins.
boxes are falling apart.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
So he runs away to chat with this girl.
God,
Your
guy.
mother doesn't speak Spanish, number one.
Right. You have to run away to talk to your girlfriend.
I mean, he ran away like Paul was running in the
yes,
rainforest.
He did. Yes.
And he calls her Cheeky.
I know. I was like, that's what I call my dog, Cheeky.
Great. So he takes the guinea pigs to the vet for their 6-month checkup.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that his mom overfeeds them. Too many
treats. They don't get enough exercise.
He's like, oh, 162. I'm like, oh my God, is this guinea pig 162 pounds?
I know. I was like, what are they weighing exactly?
And he explains to the vet that Annalie has eaten a guinea pig. And he's like, listen, I want her to get close to my guinea pigs, but not too close.
I don't think that she's going to cook your pet.
Okay. Also, he's like, she has to understand she's never going to eat a guinea pig again. I think she's.
Does she eat them every day?
It's just a
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right. I think she's probably eaten it once. Right.
Breakfast guinea pig burrito.
Guinea pig with eggs in the morning. A guinea pig club for lunch.
Guinea pig bolognese for dinner.
I was just gonna say guinea pig bolognese.
Of course you are. We share a brain.
Why are we the same person?
Well, he plays video games with his friend later, and
his best friend in the whole world. That's his best friend. That's crazy, Cameron. They never met in person.
This is a life that he lives,
Yeah.
And she didn't tell her dad about him because her dad is very protective of her. So she's just not going to tell him that she's moving.
And her dad calls her an abnormal amount of times a day. Okay.
Well, have fun.
I don't think it's personal.
Speaking of not being personal, let's talk about Gino and Jasmine.
She can't stop scratching.
Okay. She has a legit rash.
I mean, her face is swollen and red.
Noelle.
Yeah.
Could she have a reaction from something in the house? Sure.
Yeah.
Did she just get implants in her butt? Did she just get new breast implants?
Right.
This is a thing.
Something is rejecting in her body's rejecting it. She's having like a reaction.
This is a real thing. And I'm not saying that it's not from something else. And I'm not saying it's not from her diet or whatever.
Sure.
But like, Jasmine, go to the real doctor.
Okay. Number one, go to the real doctor. But number two, take a Benadryl when this is happening.
Take a Benadryl. Stop binge eating nuts.
Right.
She's like, I'm not allergic to them. Look.
Right. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know what you're allergic to. I don't think this is just the house.
No. So her face is super swollen. She's screaming that she's not allergic to almonds. And he's like,
I would be flipping out.
He's like, you used to live in a disgusting place with mice. She flips out. She's like, there's mold in the bathroom. There's germs in the bathroom. Okay. So here's the other thing. And this is call me crazy.
Clean it.
Clean it. Jasmine, clean it. He's not going to do it. Clean it.
I got to tell you, the first day I was there, I would have cleaned up. I would have bleached the bathroom.
Yeah.
From top to bottom.
Still no one's cleaned the toilet?
Right. That's the thing. And it's like, so you're complaining about the floor. You haven't vacuumed or mopped? Clean the house.
Clean the house.
Yeah.
So she wants new pillows and blankets. So they go shopping for bedding at B2, which is, I looked it up.
Big Lots, right?
It's exactly like D2. It's just exactly.
D2 is my favorite store in the whole world. I thought it was going to be like Big Lots, basically. Yeah, which is similar.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So he said that he took her to Urgent Shot. They gave her shots for her hives. Urgent Shot.
Urgent care.
Yeah, whatever. She went to Urgent Shot. Let's get real.
He's like, they gave her like big shots, like no joke shots.
Yeah, shots. They gave her shots.
Yeah, they gave her shots.
So she's okay.
Mm-hmm.
The checkout lady at B2/D2
is in love with Jasmine.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, excuse me, since you're an expert in all of the products in this store, your expertise, how often should I be throwing away pillows and buying brand new ones? She's like, every
Yes.
6 months. This was a script.
Yeah, because Gino's like every 6 years.
Okay, but I'm with Gino on that. I wash my pillows.
I gotta tell you, I throw out my pillows like when it's time. I do not do
I
it every
wash my
6
pillows.
months. Yeah, me too.
I wash my pillows. I put a little bit of bleach in it. I
Mhm.
wash them. I dry them like crazy because you have to dry them all the way through.
I mean, I think I dried them for like 3 hours last
Yes,
time. Yeah.
Just saying. And you have to use the balls and the.
Yeah, but like you don't need to replace your pillows every 6 months. That's crazy.
She sees this beautiful bedding collection of soccer. What a beautiful soccer thing.
I wonder what it feels like.
It feels like
I know what it feels like.
it feels like burlap sacks.
Yes, it feels like if I sweat under this blanket,
Yes.
it's gonna smell to high heaven.
It feels like you're exfoliating your skin as you're sleeping.
It feels like I think that's what Jasmine slept in to get that rash.
So Wanse's birthday is coming up. So she's going to
Right.
get him this bedding because one day maybe he'll come to America.
Right. It's like, wait, what?
She's crying that she can't be with him. And Gino's like, yeah, she left everything for me. She left her apartment. She left her daughter's sister. She left her son's son. She left her other son's
She
son.
left Dane.
She left her ex-boyfriend. She left all the mice in her old apartment. And she's like,
Right.
oh my God, Gino, stop. This is like really. So she calls Wanse to show him that there's toys in this store.
Right. It's like, okay, so you have to show him what he doesn't have.
So she asked him what kind of birthday party he wants for his 11th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
When is his birthday?
Probably tomorrow.
Okay.
Because she's like, I have to organize it.
All right. Well, Gino is just repeating everything she says.
Oh my God, I know. He is dumb.
He's dumb.
He is dumb as
dumb.
the day is long.
Then she finds these beautiful pillows that were $100 in Panama. What a find.
She is dressed like she works in Sports Authority.
Yes.
Staples, Target.
Yes, exactly. Her and Kale and Jordan work together.
I was thinking Kale and Jordan the whole time I'm watching this. I'm like, she is dressed like season 1 Kale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she gets them for $12.99 each. And this is like the day that the Lord has made.
I'm surprised she wasn't like, Gino, get 6 more.
That's what I would have done.
Me too. Of course, me too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, we need, I know.
Well, because we have to replace them every 6 months.
But also, like, you only got 2 pillows? 2 pillows. You each have 1.
Yeah. Well,
pillow
he
to
said, he
sleep
was like,
with.
I'm not replacing my pillow. My pillow is fine.
Right. But that bed, you sleep one pillow.
One pillow.
Imagine that life.
No.
No. I mean, you could never.
I wouldn't
imagine
wish that on
life.
my worst enemy.
I know.
Moving on. Speaking of my worst enemy, moving on to Nick and Devin.
To me, the most unlikable couple, really.
Oh, God. So they're shopping and they spot some 24-hour karaoke. They get a spicy chicken kebab that is so sauced.
Right? And you just eat it on the street. That's
You
the
just
thing,
eat it on the
though.
street. You smear it all over your face.
Yum.
This girl doesn't open her mouth when she speaks. How does she open her mouth to eat?
What is her accent?
Okay. It's almost like, I don't know, but it's like,
Me
is she
too.
trying to imitate a Korean accent?
But that's what I mean. Like, that's not just like a Southern accent.
No. This is not an Australian. It's not Korean. It's not Southern. I don't know.
Right. It's like it's an in her head accent.
Yes. So tomorrow they're going to meet his parents and she needs approval to marry him.
Right.
And he's like,
his
all right,
parents.
whatever you do, don't look my parents in the eye.
Drink with your head to the side.
Yeah.
I'd be like, can
And-
you write this down?
And bow to them a lot. They're both
Okay.
talking, chewing, covered in sauce. Can we
Yes.
let them eat this
I
chicken stick and
know.
then move on?
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
He said that his mom isn't a happy person.
His dad is not
isn't
friendly.
happy, and nothing's happening.
They
So-
woke up in the smallest bed I've ever seen together. Could you
Yeah.
imagine?
No.
Mhm. I know.
She said that they weren't intimate because he said that they were too tired. She said they farted. That he farted. I mean, this guy is so annoying.
I know. He is annoying, but there's something wrong with her. I just would like to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go meet his family, and his family, he tells her, thinks that American girls are basically disgusting.
Right. And his mother actually doesn't want him to marry an American.
Right. His
But
mother's
he
very
also can't go to the US without her blessing.
Right. His father isn't friendly. His mother is a very serious businesswoman.
I want to know her business.
I know, right? And then also his parents are not going to like that Devin just cries all the time.
I mean, I don't like that Devin cries.
I know,
all the
but
time.
like what a couple, huh?
Yeah, they are. I missed Ashley and Manuel. I would rather 86 Devin and Nick sub Ashley and Manuel.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I would much rather that.
All right, guys. Well, guess what?
What?
We're going to see you next week. In the meantime, go over to patreon.com because we're going to be covering the other way over there. Just right now, we're going to do it.
We're going to recover. We're going to cover the other
We're
way.
going to recover it.
We're going to cover Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Make sure you follow Noelle at NoeGirl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Make sure you follow me at Tracey Carnazzo on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Make sure you follow the podcast, 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, Trash Talk Podcast. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on. And tell one friend about us. If you want to talk about the show, make sure you join our Facebook group, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. And we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.